So, there's something about me a lot of people don't know. A lot of my family, a lot of my friends, acquaintances, people I work with, or used to work with. There's things about me a lot of people don't know. I have survived cancer 3 previous times. Stage 3 cervical and side 2 cancer. And now I actually have a form of blood cancer that is technically non-curable. And it's hard. It sucks. Makes you hurt. Makes all your bones hurt. But you can do it. If I can do it, I know you can do it. There's people out there every day that we look at and we don't even... You would never think that they have cancer. You would never think that they've been through anything. And that's why we really can't judge anybody. I've had my own doctors right before surgery tell me, you don't look like you're sick. You don't look like you have cancer. I'm sorry, I didn't know I looked sick enough for you. I didn't know I was supposed to look a certain way if I have cancer. I'm normally a thick girl. I normally weigh close to 200 pounds, normally. I love food. I love it so much. Sorry, I'm starting to cry, but between my chemo and radiation I've done 3 times, which has caused polyneuropathy, so most of my nerves are dying off, pretty essentially. My stomach's paralyzed now. Over half of it is. I have gastroparesis. I just found out a couple months ago. And I lost about 60 pounds the past 7 months. So for anybody that knows me, knows I'm not a small girl. At all. Normally. And here I am at 127 pounds. And if this new medicine doesn't work, I am looking at a feeding tube. One that goes in my stomach and one that will go in my lower intestine. I wanted to make these videos. I was going to try to do makeup one, but this was my first one. But I want to make these videos to let other people know, no matter what you're going through, you can survive it. It may suck. You may want to give up. Trust me, there's times I did give up. There was times when I was younger, I hurt myself. I didn't want to live. I didn't want to keep living. And there's times now when it's hard, where I just want to run and hide and scream and cry forever and just sleep forever. But I've got little boys at home to think about. And I've got a fiance to think about. That's not just me. But I put it to you this way. I'm 28 years old. I've been in counseling most of my teenage life because of abuse that's happened to me. And which has gone on most of my life. I survived physical, emotional, sexual abuse, everything. Multiple times, many times, from different people. A lot of it didn't even come out until I was older because I was too scared. But I want to let you know you shouldn't be too scared. There was times when I was in relationships where they were abusive and I failed to see it. I didn't want to believe it. Didn't want to believe it was true. I wanted the perfect happy family. And your partner may not realize what they're doing to you. Or they may realize it and not be able to change. That's on them. That's not on you. It's not your fault. It's never your fault for somebody to treat you wrong. Not like that. But to everybody, male, female, everybody out there, and yes, women, men, they get abused too. But everybody out there, you can survive. And you will. You can't give up. You have to keep fighting. You see my teeth? My teeth look terrible. I don't have most of them. Even these up here are crowns. And I'm losing those because mixture of my cancer, and I've got glass bone syndrome, so essentially my bones literally are like glass. I have to do bone infusions throughout the year, and I hope I don't fall hard or bump into something because I'll break. And I got to the point now I just don't go to the doctor most of the time for the breaks because I've my nerves are so dead I don't feel most of it. I know it sounds sad, and a lot of people want to feel bad for me, and I want to let you know, don't ever feel bad for me. Ever. I've worked hard. I've worked through cancer, abuse, everything. There for a while, I was pretty much raising my son on my own. While I was going to school. While I was working. I was working 2 jobs. I was in college. I had cancer. And a hysterectomy at 22. And miscarriages. I've lived through it all. I know not everybody's situation is the same, and I know different people have been exposed to different things, and not everybody can help what they're going through, and sometimes you won't even get an explanation why you have to go through something, why your family member has to go through something, why somebody you love has to go through something. You never normally get an explanation for that. If you do, you're lucky. But I'm here to tell you, you don't need an explanation. You can't just keep surviving. It's not enough to just survive. There's no life in that. There's no point in living if you're just going to survive. I did that for a long time. And no matter what I did, I was miserable. So this is the real reason why I'm doing these videos. To show y'all it's okay. Don't feel like you're worthless. Which I do. I still struggle with it today. But I'm working on it. I have to tell myself every day that, just because I've got cancer, just because I'm sick, just because it's harder on me, doesn't mean I'm any less. And it doesn't mean I'm weak. I do still struggle with that because, to me, my eyes, a lot of times I do feel weak because there's some days I can't even walk up my own stairs, and my fiance, bless his heart, will have to carry me. And for that, I'm forever grateful for how much he does for me. I've never been with somebody that's ever cared for me as much. And without him, I probably would not have made it this far. I could promise you that. So, I'll tell you this, even if you can't find a good support system at the time, if you're in an abusive situation, you can always do the International Sign for Abuse. You do this, a police officer or anybody will be able to recognize it. Hopefully, if you didn't know about it, there's a good chance your abuser doesn't. Do that in public. Somebody will see it. Somebody will help you. Don't be afraid. And if you're sick, if you got a new diagnosis, or if you're fighting, even if it's not cancer, even if it's something other, even if it's something that's not as harsh, it all depends on how you feel about it. And to you, it may be the harshest thing you go through. And it may feel like your world's crumbling apart. But I promise you, just keep working hard. Keep your head up. And I know it's hard. I said, you ask my fiance, I struggle with it every day. There's some days I'm just so fed up, and I have so many flashbacks that, no, I don't. I'm scared to go out in public most of the time. Because I don't know if somebody's going to try to hit me or abuse me or hate me. Again, you never know. But I'm conquering my fear. I'm starting to go back out in public now. I'm starting to take control of my life again. And yeah, I know, realistically, there's no cure for my cancer. I'll be straight up with that. There is no cure. They can keep me comfortable. That's really about it. There's only one medicine on the market, and it's only for, you get to the very end stage, and it's just for certain organs, like your spleen, that will get enlarged at the end stages of the cancer. My cancer actually causes scar tissue to form in my bone marrow. And it's not fun. It hurts. They can't go in there and take it out. They can't drill in my bone. That's going to cause even more pain. And it's going to cause my bone to shatter. So, just know that I believe in you. And if you ever feel like you're in a seriously dangerous situation, or that you're just completely lost and have nobody, I promise you, please, before you do something that you will regret, like I did before, please talk to somebody. Even if it has to be a stranger, talk to somebody. Because your life is worth way more than that. It may not feel like it, and it may not be to you, but you never know who cares about you that much. And it could always be somebody that you never expect. So keep your head up. I'll keep doing these videos, and next time I'll do makeup and not cry, hopefully. And keep y'all updated, and we'll go from there. And hopefully soon I'll be able to get my teeth fixed, so that way y'all don't have to look at this mess. But, like I said, keep your head up. Stay strong. You can do this.